Hello guys and welcome to the post-match thrashing of Stoke 4-1 at Anfield.
Oh my word. We are Liverpool, tra-la-la-la-la, the best football team in the world. I don't know the end bit of that, so I have to add an extra syllable.
The LFC Cast.
In association with LFConline.com.
Please like, share and subscribe.
Okay guys, before we talk about how fantastic we were, don't forget to leave in the comments below who your man of the match was, and later on we'll let you know who ours was as well.
We will indeed, and believe me, it's going to be a tough one because there's been so many great key performances from Liverpool this evening. Let's first go through the stats, alright, because we need to get rid of the boring stuff before we can have a bit of fun, can't we, Greg?
Depends if you like stats or not really.
Well yeah, that can be fun. Let's make stats fun! Yay! Okay, so possession, Liverpool had 64% possession and Stoke had 36% possession. Shots 20 to Liverpool and 6 to Stoke, which was telling of the score. Shots on target, 6 to Liverpool, 4 went in, which is great. 2 to Stoke, 1 went in, which isn't so great. Corners, 8 to Stoke having 2, and fouls 9 to us, naughty boys, and 6 to Stoke. But we were just key, we were solid, weren't we, Greg?
We were. It'll be Firmino doing those fouls, Dan.
It will be Firmino. He was bloody bladdered. That's it, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, so let's start by talking about our keeper, Mignolet. How do you think he did today, Dan?
Yeah, I thought Mignolet had a really good game. You know, we did concede a goal, and I do think he was slightly at fault. I think he could have been a bit more confident. Yeah. But to be honest with you, the ultimate fault lies with our defence for that first goal, Lovren. He should have got in there. He should have been marking the Stoke striker, but unfortunately didn't. And Mignolet wasn't there to, to pick up the pieces. Yeah. You get a lot of great keepers like De Gea and then Courtois who literally will get both hands on that and put it wide, and that's what we need. However, I still think he had a really good game overall. He was more confident in this game. He was getting his hands on the ball in this game, and he's going to give Karius a run for his money if he continues like that.
Definitely, yeah. I think he was really, really good today. I think the only mistake was the goal. He should have had a strong hand to it, or maybe, as you said, 2 hands on it. But besides that, I thought he did really, really well. And what I like about him, he's come in and he's taken his chance. He doesn't seem like he's nervous or anything. He seems more confident than he used to be fair.
He does. He's eager to get in. I mean, I've seen him on Twitter and social media saying, now's the chance to get in there. And he seems to be really into it now. So I think it's kind of good that he's been on the sidelines. Might give him an incentive to become a better keeper.
Definitely, and I think it helps with the defence. They've been playing well lately and it gives him confidence in that. So with the defence, how do you think they did?
Well, the defence, they had one mistake for the goal that we conceded. I think Lovren should have been, marking better for that. Yeah. After that, I thought they were solid. I thought they were excellent. I think Lovren had an amazing game. Some of the interceptions and tackles he made were just critical for us. They were just so clinical. Milner, again, he's a winger, isn't he? He's just up the pitch, his skill's amazing. They even let Moreno have a game.
I know, yeah. He's up front for most of it.
And Klein, again, he just does his job. I don't think he's an amazing attacker, but like we've discussed, you'd rather have a great right back than a great attacking player, because that's his job. What about you?
Yeah, I thought they were brilliant again. As you say, I just completely agree. I thought Lovren was outstanding today. Are you alright there, Dan?
Oh, sorry guys, I'm just going to have to wipe this beer off my chest.
Yeah, but Milner, you forget that that's not his position.
No,
and he's just playing like he's been playing at left back his whole career. He's fantastic. He
is fantastic, and I think by going into that left back position and doing so well with it, he's added years to his game, because I think a new position, I would say there's less to do. But there's not really, is there? Because he's running up and down that pitch.
Yeah.
So technically, he's lessened the years to his game.
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop it! Just defend! Don't be running up and down the pitch.
Okay, so moving on to the middle three, we've got Henderson, we've got Wijnaldum, we've got Lallana. How do you think they did?
A similar story to every single week that we do these videos, Greg. I think Henderson had an amazing game, one of the best players on the pitch. The pass he made in that second half across the wing, I think it was to Klein, was one of the best passes I've seen Henderson make.
It was fantastic, wasn't it?
One of the best passes this season overall, and that's consistent with what he does, isn't it? He's really good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fantastic. You know, he doesn't make many mistakes. He clears up a lot of trouble for us. You know, when they're attacking, he'll be there, putting the tackles in, and then when we get the ball, you know, we can spray a long ball like that. Or you can do that sideways passing, which sometimes gets on the crowd's nerves. But you know, we need that. We need that possession.
Well, to be honest with you, funnily enough, we were speaking before the game, me and Greg, about Allen and why did we sell him. And I think it's because he is good and he will get goals at Stoke. You know, he was quite dangerous against us today. Yeah. But he just makes them sideways passes. Henderson does that already for us. But Henderson has something else as well. Yeah. He has long passing, he has stamina. So Allen doesn't really, you know, he can't hold a candle to Allen. Is that a saying, you can't hold a candle?
To Allen?
Yeah. No, well, not the Allen part, just you can't hold a candle to someone.
Could be, yeah.
You can't hold a candle to him.
Even in the dark.
Even in the dark. We also had Wijnaldum and Lallana as well, and both of them did a really good job. Wijnaldum, he's good, isn't he? He just tidies things up, he keeps the game going. Is there anything more you can add, Greg?
Not really, no. He's still not shining, is he, yet? We say that on every video, but I think he's getting better and better, and hopefully, you know, we will do soon. But you can't complain about him. He's doing a job in there.
That's it. Yeah. And Lallana, Greg?
Fantastic. I absolutely love the guy, man. And for the past 4 or 5 games, since he's come back, however many games it is, he's been amazing, hasn't he?
He's been sensational, and Carragher said he was the best English player in the Premier League, and I agree. I'd actually go as far as to say he's one of the best players in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's
overall
absolutely awesome, so dangerous.
Oh yeah, and you know, even before his goal he looked like he was dangerous as well. You know, the turns he was making, and that finish he made for the goal was great. You know, the angle was, you know, you can't get that more perfect, that shot.
And especially the speed he's running as well, you know, he's running out wide and just like that, he's got the shot in at that tight angle.
So what's that? Yeah, so what's that, 5 or 6 goals?
Yeah, it's about that, yeah.
Tell you what, sunshine.
Okay, Dan, so moving on to the front three, we've got Firmino, Mane and Origi. How do you think they did?
I thought, you know, overall they played fantastic, the three of them together. I think Mane's so dangerous. He gets in so many dangerous positions, and his running just creates so much problems for the defence, Stoke's defence. He creates opportunities for everyone around him. Origi, you know, he had a few opportunities because of Mane. I also think that Firmino had a great game. The drunk driver. What was he bloody up to on Christmas Eve? Driving around like a drunkard. I don't condone it. Do you want to lift later?
Yeah, just drop us off. Okay, Firmino, what I liked about it though, it just seemed so he put all that to one side. He looked like he was enjoying himself. You know, he didn't let him bother him. When he came off the pitch, you know, Klopp giving him that hug, you know, the support there for him and that.
Yeah. The hug that he gave Firmino, it was almost like a message, because he hugged him for a long, long time, and I think it was to say, like he said about Rooney a few weeks ago, you know, behind these talented players are boys, are little kids. You know, he's young, early 20s. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna make mistakes. I've made mistakes, you know what I mean? I had to go to work still. So don't drop him. Let's get him back to work. He learns his lesson. That's good.
Definitely. I haven't made many mistakes in my time, but
I had to cut that then because Greg just told me about one of his mistakes, and I think it might be illegal.
Just leave it off here. Okay, we'll forget about all that, Dan. Anyway, he took his goal really well, didn't he? You know, blasted it off both posts and in.
Oh, it was a brilliant goal, and I was getting a bit frustrated with Firmino for the past couple of games, the past 3 or 4 games, because I thought the quality that he has, he should be finishing more and he should be more involved. And ironically, in a game where I thought he'd be a bit quiet, he was really good, he was really skillful, and that finish off 2 posts was just a lovely way of sending a message to the magistrates. Finally, we have Origi, who, again, was a bit quiet, wasn't he?
He was a bit quiet, you know. I thought he was the quietest one out of the front 3, which was a shame. But he did a job, you know. And as you said, he put the ball in for the goal.
Yeah, I mean, he set up Mane, or he set up the own goal. Sorry, it would have been Mane who scored it. And that's good, you know. If he's not having a good game, at least he's getting involved. At least he's trying to make runs. And at least he's trying to put it in for other people as well. So we had an alright game. but it was good that Sturridge came on.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah, because I was really, really looking forward to seeing Sturridge, you know what I mean? Because, you know, injuries, Greg, you know, a lot of people are worried about him, saying, how long will he last?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You were saying that?
Yeah, I was saying that. How long will he last? But I'm just glad he's got a goal now, and he hopefully can build upon that.
Yeah, definitely, you know, and the goal that he got was fantastic, and I've seen him do that so many times when the defence have got the ball, run towards the keeper. He does it so often, just in case that happens.
They pass it back.
And it's happened before in the past for him as well.
Yeah.
And he took the goal fantastically, didn't he?
Amazing. I mean, that was it. A mistake from the defender, but Sturridge was there. Because he always does, like you said, he always does that run back just in case.
Yeah.
And it paid off for him. And he went round the keeper. Excellent finish for someone who's been not on the pitch for a long time.
Definitely. And the defender must have been gutted, mustn't he?
You can see his face when he made the pass. Like,
yeah. And just after that, he got the ball again, and next time he just blasted it down.
Just cleared it. Yeah. So I'm glad Sturridge is back. I think, you know, hopefully if he gets a few games, he can prove a few naysayers, including me, wrong.
Yeah, definitely, because not often you're wrong, but...
I'm not often wrong, but I'm right this time. So, you know, we've got a big schedule coming up, and I thought, why is he taking off these good players like Lallana and things like that in the Stoke game? But Man City's on Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, you know, and all our games are massive at the moment, but the City one, it just seems even bigger because, you know, if they win, they're going 9 points ahead. If we win, it's only 3 points in it then. So it just seems such a massive game.
It is, and every game's a massive game, unfortunately. It's not going to be an easy season like Leicester had last season where they just were miles ahead, do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is going to be a nitty-gritty season. I think, you know, I'd be happy with a Champions League place, you know, even if we don't win the league.
Now win the league, yeah.
Champions League first, top 4, or second, I'll take the league.
No, but seriously, you said earlier on, you said, do you think we're going to get Champions League to me when we were watching the game?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, and then we worked out like, God, we've got like 20, 21 games left. It was like, oh God, there's a long way to go, yeah.
I thought it was the end of the season for some reason. I was like, we've basically got it in the bag.
It's Christmas, we've done it.
Do you know, so Everton can still get in Champions League?
Yeah.
No, they can't. They can't. That's a joke.
Okay, so moving on to man of the match. Dan, who's your man of the match?
I want to do my jingle first. Can I do my jingle?
Oh, do your jingle, do it.
It's the man of the match.
Okay then, so man of the match, Dan, who's your man of the match?
It was a tough one. Are we putting that jingle in or not?
Just whatever you want, Dan.
Alright, put it in. I thought it was good. My man of the match was Henderson. You know, we had a lot of goal scorers and Henderson didn't necessarily score, but I think he orchestrated the game like an orchestra at a theatre. No, I didn't think Henderson had an amazing game. His passing was amazing. His, you know, stamina was amazing. He was just so strong on the ball. I'm really confident when Henderson's on the ball. Do you know what I mean? He let a few passes go astray. 1 or 2 went astray. But overall, he was solid and had an excellent game for me. How about you, Gregory?
Good points, well made. For me, I'm actually going to go for, and I know he went off in the second half, but Lallana, thought he was magnificent. I thought him, Mane and Henderson were our best players. But I think he just stood out a bit, Lallana, so I'm going to go for him.
Good shout, Greg. Good shout.
Thank you.
Who are your man of the matches?
In the comments below, please. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video, Dan.
It does indeed, Greg.
It does indeed. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll speak to you in the next video.
Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel wherever that subscribe button may be, and you've been watching the LFC cast. I'm Greg.
I'm Dan.
We're not really, it's the way around, Dan.
I'm Greg.